the latest, the freshest goods from Mercedes. What Mercedes has essentially done is they've married the C-Class Coupe with E-Class Coupe, got rid of them both and gave birth to CLE. And it is bloody gorgeous. Now, in terms of body style, we've got the Coupe, which is what I have with me today. We also have the convertible, which I have absolutely no doubt people in England will be purchasing it because of the wonderful weather. Now, speaking of the weather, it is rather cold, so today I'm going to stay in my stylish and lush Mercedes, if you don't mind. We've had a lot of snow overnight, which means it is extremely slippery, and I am already going sideways. So this should be fun.
1, 2, 3.
The CLE is very comfy, quiet. We've got an army of safety and assistance systems, which means it's a great long-distance cruiser. The suspension is soft, it absorbs any nasty bumps, any imperfections. The seats are lovely, they feel cushy and they look so good. I've got seat kinetics activated, which is a gentle massage. It keeps me relaxed and makes life easier for everyone. Overall, it is such a delightful Gran Turismo. The steering is quick, precise, not sharp, so it's easy to maneuver this car in and out of car parks. On a twisty road, it handles the corners ever so well. There's no body lean, we've got plenty of grip, but we're not too glued to the road. Just right to feel balanced and relaxed. It is such a nice blend between comfort and sportiness. So this is the CLE 300 model. The name suggests beefy 3 liters. You cheeky Mercedes. No, I'm afraid. Under the bonnet, I've got a 2-liter 4-cylinder turbocharged petrol engine. This is actually a mild hybrid. The engine produces 258 horses and 400 Nm of torque. The small electric motor gives us additional 23 horses. But because it's a mild hybrid, we actually don't combine the horsepower. The electric motor is here to give us that extra shove, reduce the turbo lag and improve our fuel economy. Now, speaking of fuel economy, I am averaging about 9 liters. I don't have a light right foot. It is winter, freezing temperatures, all-wheel drive system, not bad at all. Actually, it is so easy to live with this car in snowy conditions. Try an electric car. Sorry, I had to. We've got a 9-speed automatic gearbox, 9 gears. Lots to ponder, lots to wonder. But this gearbox is here to improve our fuel efficiency, and it probably does. But sometimes it does get a little bit confused and moody. But the way around it is just to flick it to sport mode and or use the paddle shifters. Now I'm going to put my foot down. I'm going a little bit sideways. There's a bit of a rattle coming through, and I sense some degree of unhappiness and at times inelegant menace. Let me put it this way, this engine leaves me feeling a little bit hungry. There's even the CLE 200, I don't want to know how that's like. It's such a sexy, foxy car. It simply doesn't add up. It almost feels a bit bipolar. I imagine engine in a car like this to be sleek, smooth, smart, just like the body of it. Where did it all go wrong, darling? Oh dear. Let's take a quick look at the cabin. By the way, the ambient lighting at this time of the year, in this weather, is an absolute lifesaver. Now, the quality of the materials, the fit and finish is superb. Just because we're sexy does not mean we can't be practical, because we certainly are. There's plenty of storage space to carry all your clutter. Several USB-C ports whilst mobile charging, very good. I like the steering wheel. The shortcut buttons might appear to be a bit of a mumbo jumbo to start with, but I promise you a bit of time and patience and you got this. It's a German car, for goodness sake. It's got to make sense. Left side operates digital driver's display, right side operates this beautiful screen. Now this is the latest MBUX system, and in my opinion, together with iDrive from BMW, these two are the top infotainment systems available on the market. Easy, intuitive, very pretty. I'll show you the graphics. Crisp, crystal clear, rapidly responds to the touch of your finger. You can also plug in your iPhone or your Android. Oh, beautiful. I'll show you the cameras as well. Crisp, crystal clear. I'm not sure who's got better cameras than Mercedes. Look at it. I mean, it's just so good. Now in terms of the back seat, well, if you don't like somebody, you can put them and go on a long distance journey. I promise you, they'll get your message. It's all right to carry adults there, but not for a long period of time. Children will be fine. Now, in terms of boot space, actually quite a generous 420 liters of space. Overall, I have to say that this cabin looks, feels, smells divine. But luckily, there is the CLE 450 with a proper 3-liter straight-six delight. It is such a glorious engine and it fits the CLE perfectly. What I also think would be a good match is a 3-liter straight-six diesel. I've tested this engine with the CLS. It was so good, so smooth, and so cheap to run. But because this is a brand new model, Mercedes is adding more engine choices as we speak. In fact, just recently they have announced the CLE 53 AMG. Juicier, tastier, with that AMG magic touch. And I am ever so glad that Mercedes did not repeat the same mistake what they've done with the latest C63, that is, by putting a 2-liter engine, vacuum cleaner sounding hybrid. In fact, I think my Dyson vacuum cleaner is more pleasant to one's ears. I mean, probably this eco approach was due to the Greta army, but with an AMG, really? What were you thinking, Mercedes? I mean, this illogical decision was nothing but a commercial suicide. Let me put it this way, I have never seen the latest C63 on the street. So it's wonderful to see that Mercedes sure has eaten some humble pie. The CLE somehow, somewhat feels familiar. Maybe because many years ago I used to own the CLK. Yet it is new, fresh beginnings. It is such a gorgeous Gran Turismo. But go for the 450, you'll thank me later. I can't stop looking at this car. I love it. I think it is so beautiful. And precisely what I've always loved Mercedes for building not large elephant SUVs, but sensual, sexy coupes. Exactly how this car makes you feel. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!